Look for connections that resonate emotionally and spiritually, not just superficially.
Welcome to Cards and Constellations with Bonnie Morris and Dawn Rumor Rivera from Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Here, we blend astrology and tarot to guide you through the twists and turns for the week ahead. Don't forget to hit subscribe and share. Let's dive into your cosmic journey together.
Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your weekly reading. We're going to do this in 3 parts. We're going to start off with your social life, and then we're going to progress into your finances. And of course, we have to do love. So for your social life this week, emphasize emotional connections, empathy, and meaningful interactions. You may feel drawn to gatherings where you can offer support, share feelings, or connect on a deeper level. Friendships that value trust, understanding, and mutual care are particularly fulfilling now. You might also find inspiration through creative or spiritual communities where shared interest and intuitive understanding foster strong bonds. While socializing is rewarding, be mindful of overextending your energy with too many commitments. Dawn, what does the tarot say?
Well, the Morgan Greer deck did not let me down. The Morgan Greer deck is one of my few decks that actually creates jumpers. It's amazing how the energy works on this one. And the one card that popped out first and foremost was the World card. So don't be surprised if you are this week you're going to plan something. You're planning your future event, plan a future travel. This is going to be a travel. If it's an event, it's going to be someplace else. Again, this is a travel. So you are going to lay your travel plans down for the rest of the year, be it for Thanksgiving, be it Christmas, maybe New Year's, or even into next year. There will be plans this week for travel in the future. And the good part is that they're gonna be great trips. It's a 10 of Pentacles, and so that 10 of Pentacles is a very strong card when it comes to a very happy trip. So it's going to be the right economics at the right time. It's going to be with the right people. It's going to be in the right place. So it's like everything lined up perfectly to make this trip happen at this point. Now, again, the trip is not happening now. This is the planning of the trip, but the opportunity to go on a specific trip with the right amount of money, the right place, the right time, the right location, the right person. This is what's coming. So think about it very clearly, but don't be one of these people who sit there and say, "Well, I just don't know," and procrastinate yourself out of a decision. You need. They're telling me strongly that this trip is really going to be a good trip for you. And so make sure that you do step up to the plate and take the trip. I love it. It's going to be in a warm place. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is a winter trip in a warm place where sunshine is there. And again, where you're going to be able to let your hair hang down, you're able to let your body just kind of be natural and just enjoy things, which is wonderful. And don't be surprised if you also go someplace where you have not been before, because you're going to be learning while you're there. Now, this could be a learning kind of experience. This could be like a cooking trip to Italy. This could be a sailing trip to someplace. This could be a cruise where you learn, maybe a cruise up the Rhine, or maybe to Alaska or something like that. Of course, not in the winter month to Alaska. That's going to be crazy. But the point is that whatever this trip is, you're also going to learn something from it. So you may learn from the people you travel with. You may be a learning destination kind of trip, again, cooking or doing some pottery or doing something. But use this experience to the fullest extent. Don't miss an opportunity, okay? So when the trip arises, think clearly. Don't just spontaneously say no, because I think this is going to be a good experience for everybody. That's what I'm getting, Miss Bonnie.
Sounds good to me. I'll go.
Hell yeah.
Somewhere warm in the winter. Call me.
Yeah.
Well, let's get to the money here. Pisces, this week emphasizes intuition and careful attention in financial matters. You may find that your instincts guide you toward wise spending, saving, or investment decisions. Opportunities to improve your financial situation may arise through creative projects, collaborations, or flexible approaches to work. Be mindful of overcommitting or letting emotions drive those financial decisions. Balance your sensitivity with practical planning to ensure steady progress towards those goals. All right, Dawn, what do the cards say?
Super. Before we go to financial, though, everybody out there, What's your dream destination? I was just thinking about that while we're shuffling the cards.
Yeah.
What's your dream destination? Send us a little comment. Let us know. Is it going to be a safari in Africa? Is it going to be Glacier Bay in Alaska? Is it going to be a nice trip to Europe, maybe to Prague and see the old city? Is it Paris, the Eiffel Tower? Is it Rome and the Vatican? Is it in Australia? Could it be, again, I'm just playing, I'm just
Caribbean.
exactly throwing things out there for you. But think about it. Where is your dream destination? What would you say is that place? Share with us. And if you're going to travel, what is the thing that you would like to do while you're traveling? But most importantly, where? Okay. Now let's get to the financial side. First and foremost, we have this King of Cups. King of Cups. King of Cups is saying you're in control of your happiness. You are in control of your happiness, and so you have to make the decisions that seem right for you. Now, if this energy tends to come in when it's a family situation or when you're making choices for more than one person, so if this say you have a business, if you are in a partnership, okay, this is kind of an indication that says what may be right for you may not be right for everybody, okay, or may be right for the partnership, may not be right for each of the partners, but the reality is that the partnership must come first, or in your case, you're putting yourself first. This is saying, hey, your compass is right. Your compass is right. Whatever you're feeling is the decision you need to make is truly the right decision. So on this one occasion, in this one moment, you're aligned properly with what you need to do. And so whatever you're thinking already, the answer is probably yes on that. Go forward. Whatever is the financial situation you're dealing with, it's not something that's going to be handled quickly. This is a destination thing. So if you're looking at a business venture, it's going to take a while to get into place. If you're looking at needing the business to turn around because you've had some economic downturns, it's gonna take time. Be patient and work through it. Remember, keep your focus on the horizon. Keep your focus on that target. Okay. If you have been looking at watching your bank account grow or investing and seeing it grow, again, keep watching. It's going to take time. This is not something quick. Quick is not the answer. Okay, not here. That's what the cards are saying. But and again, this is an Eight of Cups, which is saying it's a journey to the happiness, but it's going to be a while. And now the 6 is telling me again it's going to be a while, but the 8 reminds me it's been a while. So again, you've been working on this, and so the best part is I'm not telling you something you haven't already experienced, but what I'm telling you is have patience. It's still going to be a little longer. And then we have a Page of Swords in here. Don't be surprised if some new news pops in all of a sudden, which makes you think a little differently. Thinking a little differently does not necessarily mean changing course, though. Okay. Before you change course, make sure you take everything in consideration. You may think a little differently, but the spirit, this is a Nine of Pentacles. The spirit's going to direct you. They're going to be talking to you. See the little bird there? The spirit's going to be talking to you and giving you advice on which way you actually should go when that change comes in, when that news of change comes in, and then ultimately you're going to be confirmed with the good news that indeed what you decided is going to work out. So your economic picture is all about you, and again, you listening to spirit, you're listening to your inner voices, and then following what you know to be right, and being flexible with change when it's necessary as news comes in for change. But know this is not a short-term situation. This is a long-term situation. So keep moving forward and you will get there. You'll get to the success you're looking forward. Just be patient.
Okay, for the moon this week, we have a first quarter on the 29th, right in the beginning, and it is in Capricorn. Now, of course, this is when we do all the work on that project. But to figure out which project it is, find your book, your journal, your phone, whatever you keep your intentions in, and go all the way back to December 30th of 2024. That's when you have the new moon in Capricorn. That's where you should have written down your intentions. That will tell you what project to work on. Now, for the void, of course, here we go. On the 29th, the void will begin at 5:43 a.m. and then it will move into Capricorn at 9:55 a.m. Now on October 1st at 3:33 in the afternoon, it will begin the void. And then later that night at 7:52 p.m., it will move into Aquarius. On October 3rd, it goes to the beginning, it begins the void, excuse me. And then it stays that way until October 4th at 2:07 a.m. So that's about 8 hours. That's the longest void we have this week, and that's not too bad. Then it moves into the sign of Pisces. October 6th, that's the beginning of next week, so we're not even going to go into that one.
I think we'll wrap it there. Thanks, Ms. Bonnie.
Okay. Okay. Well, let's move on to love. Pisces, this week, your love life is filled with emotional depth and tenderness. If you're in a relationship, moments of intimacy and understanding bring you closer to your partner. Small gestures of care, heartfelt conversations, and gentle reassurance strengthen the bond and create a sense of security. For singles, you may be drawn to someone who feels emotionally compatible and nurturing. Connections formed now are likely to have a soulful quality, making it easier to build trust and mutual understanding from the beginning. Dawn, what does tarot have?
First card out. 7 of Cups. You don't know what you want. You don't know what you want. You want a lot of different things, and for one person to embody all of these things, you better wake up. You better wake up, because that's a lot of things, and that's like you're looking for the unicorn, okay? You're looking for the glass slipper, the unicorn. Yeah, I'm telling you, this is yeah, I'm picking up an energy of, again, I totally get the fact that you know what you want. And again, you want a lot of specific things, but I think you also need to live in this world, because not everybody can be everything for everyone. All right. And so you will find people who will fit a lot of what you're looking for, but you also have to have the patience and understanding to understand that they're not going to be perfect, and they're going to have flaws. And come closer to the camera. There you go. There you go. See me? So are you. You're flawed too. You're flawed just a little bit. Okay. I know you haven't heard that before. But what I'm saying very clearly is, know that you're not perfect and they're not perfect, but the imperfection itself can bring the symmetry to a perfect relationship. So open yourself up to saying, hey, I'm looking for these many things, but I'll take these and I'll be happy. Because then when you bring down that need to hit these benchmarks for some whatever reason, the magic person is there, and you're like, I saw them there and they were there all the time, but because of my exclusionary process, I said no. Crazy. Yep, that's that negative again. Shake off the negative by doing that, and you're going to be finding yourself in a happy place. The Hermit says, hey, when you get back to your core principles, when you get back to your core beliefs, when you get back to the things that truly drive you, you will find that, again, that right person is there, and they're going to be what it is you've been looking for all the time, and look at that, a new way of looking for that person. That it's that Ace of Swords, and then the happiness comes after. Look at this, woohoo, party at the end. So let's adjust ourselves. Let's adjust who we're looking for, what we want for somebody. Let's be a little flexible, understanding that we are as flawed as everybody else. And ultimately, whom you're looking for will be right in front of you, and they've been there for a while already. I'm liking this energy, Ms. Bonnie. I'm liking it.
Good. It's good to end on an up note.
It is indeed. It is indeed. And what other up notes can people do to help us, by the way?
Well, we like to have our buttons pushed here. So down on that lower right-hand corner is a button and it says love. No, I'm sorry, it says subscribe. We feel the love. Okay, and then there's a little bell there. Set that to all and you'll get a message when we post a video or we go live. So you don't have to look for us, we'll find you. Now, if you've done this on my channel, Your Love Goddess, hop over to Dawn's channel, Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Do the very same thing. Hit that subscribe button and set the bell. Now, when you get finished with those, third time's a charm, go to Cards and Constellations and hit subscribe there so we can feel the love. Now, the best thing you can do above all of that is to share these videos out. We hear so frequently that, oh, this really hit home, but it wasn't my sign. If it resonates with you, it is for you. So share it out. You never know who it's going to touch eventually.
Absolutely. And with that, folks, love, light, and blessings from Miss Bonnie and her family over there at Your Love Goddess, and me and my family here at Sonoran Mystic Tarot to you and your family. Again, share with us. Let us know how things are going with you. We are curious and we will respond. Until next week, have a great one and we'll see you then. Bye.